Samsung Galaxy A33 versus Samsung Galaxy A53. Which of these two smartphones is the right one for you? Well, let's find out. For the price, the Samsung Galaxy A33 goes for 183,000 Naira or $315 for the 6GB RAM, 128GB internal storage option, while the Samsung Galaxy A53 goes for 222,000 Naira or $382 for the same configuration. Now, there's a difference of $67 or 39,000 Naira between these two smartphones. They look alike, they have the same processor, so what makes them different? Well, let's find out. For the unboxing experience, all you get from both smartphones are a SIM ejector tool, manuals, a USB Type-C cable, the phones, and that's it. No TPU case, no chargers, that's all you get. Why is Samsung removing the charger from the mid-range smartphones? Well, it's to make more money. I mean, this charger costs 10,500 Naira or $18, and that's something you would have to buy. And guess what? To enjoy super fast charging, you would have to use Samsung official charger. If you use any other charger, it's going to work, but you won't be able to fast charge your smartphone. Both smartphones have a plastic rear, plastic frame, and cunning Gorilla Glass 5 at the front. For the weight, the Samsung Galaxy A53 is the heavier device, but it's not by much. Now for the IP rating, both smartphones are IP67 dust and water resistant smartphone, and since both smartphones have plastic at the rear, you can drop both smartphones and nothing will happen. I actually prefer smartphones that have plastic at the rear and not glass. I mean, if you close your eyes and you feel both of them, glass and plastic, you won't be able to differentiate them. So plastic is more durable, and that's the one I'll pick. For the external features, both smartphones have a hybrid SIM and memory card slot. You can either put two SIM cards or one SIM card and a memory card. At the top, both smartphones have a secondary microphone. Moving to the bottom, they both have a USB Type-C port. Both smartphones have dual stereo speakers and they sound exactly the same. And the shocking thing is both smartphones don't come with a 3.5mm audio jack. And now let's talk about the display. Both smartphones have a Super AMOLED display and both have a resolution of 1080 by 2400 pixels. The bezels on the Samsung Galaxy A33 are slightly bigger. The display of the Samsung Galaxy A53 is slightly taller, but when it comes to the refresh rate, the Samsung Galaxy A53 has a refresh rate of 120Hz, while the refresh rate on the Samsung Galaxy A33 is 90Hz. And for the touch sampling rate, the Samsung Galaxy A53 refreshes at 240Hz, while the touch sampling rate of the Samsung Galaxy A33 is 180Hz. Which smartphone has the brighter display? Well, that goes to the Samsung Galaxy A53. So if you're the type that use your smartphone outdoors, the Samsung Galaxy A53 is the one to pick. The Samsung Galaxy A33 Infinity U display is looking outdated, and some people might not like it, but when it comes to the display quality, both smartphones are on par. They both look exactly the same. So guys, for the display department, I would have to give it to the Samsung Galaxy A53. Now let's talk about the performance, and there's really nothing much to say because they both have the same processor. Both smartphones come with the EXYNOS 1280 chipset. It's a 5nm processor, and both have the same GPU, the Mali G68 GPU. When I ran some synthetic benchmark applications, I got almost the same results. So when it comes to performance, you're going to get similar results between these two smartphones. Now when it comes to playing games, I mean, both smartphones have the same processor and the same GPU, so you're going to get the same gaming experience from both smartphones. Multitasking on both smartphones is fluid. Both smartphones come with 6GB of RAM, and with RAM Plus, you can expand the memory of both smartphones to 12GB of RAM. Both smartphones are running the latest Android version, Android 12, and for the One UI version, both smartphones are running 4.1, which is also the latest version. When it comes to performance, there's nothing to differentiate both smartphones, but what about the cameras? Looking at this picture, can you tell which one is which? Well, for me, I couldn't. They both look alike. Dynamic range looks good on both smartphones. For the front-facing camera, the Samsung Galaxy A53 has a 32MP selfie camera, while the Samsung Galaxy A33 has a 13MP front-facing camera. Samsung Galaxy A53 picture looks a bit sharper, but quality-wise, I love the pictures captured by both smartphones. Honestly, even though the Samsung Galaxy A53 has more megapixels, it's hard to differentiate them. For portraits, again, both look alike, and it's hard to differentiate both smartphones. They both look good. What infinity?
I'm editing a TikTok video.
Alright guys, so here's a video from the front facing camera of both smartphones. Both smartphones can shoot in 4K, 30 frames per second. GSM Arena, update your website.
They look almost identical, but
yeah,
the A53 is looking yellower, and that's the look that I like. I prefer to the reddish skin tone on the A33.
I'll go with any of them actually, but A53 is the one I'll pick. What's up guys, so here's a video from the front facing camera of both smartphones. I'm making another video to show that the audio on the Samsung Galaxy A33 is not horrible. What happened was I dumped the phone in water and that's why it was muffled, but right now as you can hear, the audio is clear. I'm sure the water is cleared as well. Now what do you guys think about the video and audio quality coming out from both smartphones when there isn't water in the microphone? They both look identical, to be honest, and right now it's hard to even recommend buying the more expensive Samsung Galaxy A53, even though it has the higher megapixel count, but they both look very, very identical when it comes to quality. Now for the rear camera, the Samsung Galaxy A53 has a 64 megapixel main camera, while the Samsung Galaxy A33 has a 48 megapixel main camera. And looking at the pictures captured by both smartphones, the Samsung Galaxy A53 images look a bit better. For the ultra-wide camera, even though the Samsung Galaxy A53 has a 12 megapixel ultra-wide camera and the Samsung Galaxy A33 has an 8 megapixel ultra-wide camera, they both look identical to me. When it comes to taking pictures, both smartphones take amazing pictures and it's hard to justify paying more for the Samsung Galaxy A53. The A33 is looking good and it's almost matching the Samsung Galaxy A53. For macro photography, both smartphones have a 5 megapixel macro camera and, not to sound like a broken record, they both look identical. For super slow motion, the Samsung Galaxy A53 does a better job because of the higher megapixel camera. It shows more clarity and details. Alright Eric, how you doing?
So video recording, guys, on the A53 and A33.
Yeah, both of them are shooting in 4K, 30 frames per second. So is the 64 megapixel main camera on the A53 better than the 48 megapixel on the A33?
And make sure that you're looking at the sky.
Looking at the sky, they look very, very alike. Yeah. Look alike. Alright, beautiful sunny day here in Lagos, Nigeria. What's up guys? So here's a video from the rear camera of both smartphones. Both smartphones are shooting in 4K, 30 frames per second. I mean, look at that sky. Both smartphones are shooting in 4K, 30 frames per second, and they both look amazing. So which one would you prefer? Let me know in the comment section below. Also again, from the other footage, the Samsung Galaxy A33 doesn't have a messed up microphone. What happened again was water entered it when we were dipping the smartphone in water, testing out the water resistance of both smartphones. But as you can hear right now, both smartphones are doing a very good job when it comes to audio. That's the sun. Yeah, and man, for you to even, I'm pointing the camera directly to the sun, and for you to even capture those clouds around it is amazing. So what do you guys think about the video and audio quality coming out from both smartphones? They look identical, and like I said, it's hard to justify picking up the Samsung Galaxy A53 right now. Looking at the quality of what both smartphones are producing, it's hard to pick the Samsung Galaxy A53. Now I'd like to point out that using the wide angle camera, the Samsung Galaxy A53 can shoot in 4K, while the Samsung Galaxy A33 can only shoot in 1080p 30 frames per second. And of course the 4K quality will be better than 1080p. So again, yeah, so what do you guys think about the video and audio quality coming out from the ultra wide camera of both smartphones? Okay, so shooting in 1080p 30 frames per second using the wide angle camera on both smartphones, and let's jog and see the stabilization on both smartphones. As you can see, it's the same. It's the same. So yeah, that's what to expect. Now moving to the battery department, both smartphones come with a 5000 mAh battery, and you're going to get almost identical battery results from both smartphones. When it comes to charging, again, it's the same. Both smartphones can actually use a 25 watts fast charger, and you're going to get the same charging time. So guys, after reviewing both smartphones, here's my take. For the build quality and external features, both smartphones are the same. The display on the Samsung Galaxy A53 is better. It has the higher refresh rate, the higher touch sampling rate, which means the display is more responsive to touch, and it's also slightly taller. Plus, most people would fancy the design of the camera on the Samsung Galaxy A53 over what you get on the Samsung Galaxy A33, but quality-wise, the Samsung Galaxy A33 looks just as good as the A53. For performance, they have the same processor, so neither is faster than the other. Same with RAM, they both come with 6GB of RAM, and with virtual RAM, you can expand the RAM on both smartphones to 12GB of RAM. For the cameras, they both take very good pictures, and it's hard to pick one over the other. The pictures captured by the Samsung Galaxy A53 is just a tiny bit sharper. For videos, the Samsung Galaxy A53 can shoot in 4K using the wide-angle camera, while that's not available on the Samsung Galaxy A33. Battery capacity and charging time on both smartphones are virtually the same. Now, after comparing both smartphones, the Samsung Galaxy A53 is the better smartphone, but looking at the price and the areas where it's better, I can't recommend it over the Samsung Galaxy A33. If shooting in 4K using the wide-angle camera is your thing, then you can go for the Samsung Galaxy A53, but if it isn't, hey, the Samsung Galaxy A33 is a fantastic device. Also, if you don't like the design of the front-facing camera on the A33, then maybe you can go for the A53. The device I would recommend is the Samsung Galaxy A33. It's just as good as the Samsung Galaxy A53, but at a lower price. So we've come to the end of this comparison video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you for watching once again, and I will see you guys very soon. Valor Reviews, signing out.